Okay, so we are working backwards now, because in this session we're going to be given the original value and the new value, whether it's increased or decreased, and we want to work out what that percentage increase is, what the change is. Has it been increased by 15%, for example, decreased by 12%? And to do this, all we do is find out what the change is, we divide it by the original and times it by 100. So change divided by original times 100 to turn it into a percentage. So third example, we did the other two in the first lesson. Sharon's wages were increased from £115 to 130 per week. What was the percentage increase to one decimal place? So the change is £15. It's gone up from 115 to 130. The original is where it started from, which is 115. So the percentage change would be 15 out of 115 times 100. Okay, we can do that in our calculator exactly the same way I've written it. Use the fraction button. 15 on top, 115 underneath, times 100 equals, turn it into a decimal. We want it to one decimal place. The first decimal place is the 0. The next one along is less than 5, so it's going to be 13.0%. And that's an increase. Okay, it's gone up. Number 4. After training hard over a 1 month period, the time it was taking Derek to run 10 kilometers fell by 12 minutes. So he was getting faster. If it was taking him 1 hour at the start of the month, calculate the percentage fall in time over the 4 weeks. Well, it's telling me what the change is this time. It's 12 minutes. So I don't have to do any subtraction. And the original is 1 hour. Now what's important here is that if you've got one where you've got different units, you have to make sure the units are the same before you carry on. So before we do the maths, I'm going to change that 1 hour into 60 minutes. So the percentage change is the change over the original times 100. Fraction 12, 60 times 100, 20. So there's a 20% fall in the reduction. He's become 20% quicker over the 4 week period. So that's important to watch out for the units. And then question 5 is a past paper question, and it combines the work we were doing last week on ratio and this work on percentage change. Robert makes 50 litres of green paint by mixing litres of yellow paint and litres of blue paint in the ratio of 2 to 3. Yellow paint is sold in 5 litre tins costing £26 each. Blue paint is sold in 10 litre tins costing £48 each. Robert sells all the green paint he makes in 10 litre tins, which he sells for £66.96 each. Work out Robert's percentage profit on each tin of green paint. So his profit is a change. It's the increase in the difference between what he sells it for and what he paid to make it. So first of all, we've got yellow and blue paint in the ratio of 2 to 3. And he's making 50 litres. So I can use this information to work out how much the green paint cost him to make, because it's out of this yellow and blue paint. So I've got 5 parts. So each part is 50 divided by 5, 10 litres. So yellow paint is going to be 2 lots of 10 litres. Yellow paint. And blue paint is 3 parts, so that's going to be 30 litres of blue. Now the yellow paint comes in 5 litre tins, so the cost of the yellow paint comes in 5 litre tins, so he needs 4 tins times £26. £104. The blue paint is sold in 10 litre tins and he needs 30 litres, so cost of blue paint would be 3 tins times £48 each, £144. So the paint costs him £248. And he is selling the paint in 10 litre tins. So he's made 50 litres, so this makes 5 tins of green paint. So I can now work out how much each tin of green paint cost him to make. So each tin costs 248 divided by 5. £49.60. So he costs each tin costs him £49.60, and he sells it £66.96. So the change is £66.96 less £49.60. So £17.36 profit. So as a percentage, it'll be the amount of the change, which is £17.36, divided by the original amount. What did it cost him? It cost him £49.60 times 100 to turn it into a percentage. Fraction. 17.36 on top, 49.60 on the bottom, times 100, so 35%. So he makes a 35% profit on every tin he sells. So that's a really good example of a numeracy question, intermediate tier numeracy question. It's testing your ratio knowledge, and it's also working out a percentage change or profit in this case. So once you've got your head around those three, what I want you to do is have a go at the questions on the Google Slides number 2 and see how you get on with those.